was another game that we should have won. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies Hot Show videocast here, recapping last night's game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves as the Phillies lose 9-5 to the Braves as they dropped the first game of the three-game series. And you can mark it up as another game that the Phillies should and could have won. I mean, it's just unbelievable how many times this team is going to blow leads. You saw Connor Brogdon had that great day on Sunday against the Washington Nationals, and then you saw what he did last night. All right, guys, before getting into this video, please subscribe if you have not yet. Please notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. So I don't even know what to even say at this point about this team. I mean, we're a below 500 team, and we'll at least be around 500. I mean, my oh my, it's so frustrating, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron Nola's struggles continue. He did the same thing back in 2019, and here he goes again in 2021, right? And not very ace-like, and it further proves my point. I think a lot of people have been saying this, that Zach Wheeler is the best pitcher in this starting rotation, without a doubt. I mean, it's just like he's so much better. I mean, he's much more consistent, and he's better with his command. You saw Aaron Nola. I mean, he just hangs a lot of, breaking balls over the middle of the plate that just get hit around, right? He misses his locations. He's been doing that a lot recently. He was missing his locations. You all know when he's on, especially with two strikes. That curveball in the dirt, that could be filthy. Even the changeup, too. So it's just like Aaron Nola's driving me crazy about just how inconsistent he has been. I mean, he's not had a good year at all. He's not. He just has not had a good year. It's just been really, really frustrating for him. It was nice to see Bryce Harper and JT Mitchell both launch homers last night. Right? Definitely do. I mean, they only had one home run in the month of May, and it came against the Washington Nationals at Nats Park. So his first homer in the red pinstripe jersey all year. And it came on June 8th. He did miss a significant amount of time with that injury, with a couple of injuries, right? With the back soreness, and then he got hit in the face and missed a couple games there, and then of course he was on the IL. So pick up the scoring summary. Top of the first inning, Austin Riley, the red hot Austin Riley. Last time we saw him, I mean, he was having a good season, but now he's been red hot. He doubles on a line drive to center field, and Ozzie Albies comes around to score. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Joe West on a couple of those check swing calls. It seemed like the pitch prior to that, they said he tried to check a swing. They said he didn't go. They appealed down to Joe West. Joe West, he said he didn't go, but I tell you what, that was a very, very close call. And Ronald Acuna Jr., he had two check swings. The first one, Joe West said he didn't go, and it looked like he didn't. The second one looked like he didn't, and then he said he went. I think that was just a make-up call right there. But I tell you what, here's another example, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at a 2-strike count, and we can't put him away. This is a problem. This is a problem. Not just for Aaron Nola, but the entire pitching staff, excluding Zach Wheeler pretty much, because Zach Wheeler's just been great all year. Of course, we all have our flaws, but this is a major problem. It's been talking about for years. Having guys with 2 strikes and not being able to finish the job. That is a problem. Down at the top of the third inning, Ronald Acuna Jr., he just destroyed this baseball. He homers on a fly ball to left field, his 18th of the season already. That ball traveled 460 feet down the line. It barely stayed fair, but a 460-foot home run for Ronald Acuna Jr., and it's now 2-0 Braves. So Juan Soto and Ronald Acuna Jr. just continue to murder the Phillies. I tell you what, they're Philly killers. They both love him at Citizens Bank Park, especially Juan Soto. But I tell you what, Ronald Acuna Jr., you got all that one, folks. There's no question about it. 2-0 Braves. Then at the bottom of the third inning, it's a great bunt from Aaron Nola as he hits a little sacrifice bunt. The right side of the infield, and Alec Boone was able to come around to score on that. That was just great. I mean, that is just great. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Well, that was very well executed. That's good fundamental baseball. The Phillies are not good at fundamental baseball, but that was a good, fundamentally sound play right there. I mean, it's something you don't really see, too much nowadays, right? I mean, it's not something you really see. The game has changed so much. You don't really get to see much of that anymore. And then pick it up, and at the top of the fourth inning, the Braves get the run right back as William Contreras, the brother of Wilson Contreras of the Cubs, he homers on a fly ball to center field, his 6th of the season, and it's now a 3-1 Braves lead. So Aaron Nola, I tell you, and this whole pitching staff pretty much has been serving up a good amount of home runs. And Aaron Nola, I tell you what, he's serving up a lot of home runs. He really has been. I mean, it's just like, go take a look at a guy like Zach Wheeler, who doesn't usually allow a lot of home runs. And you take a look at Aaron Nola, he's allowed his fair share of home runs this year. There's no question about that. He's been making a lot of mistakes this year. I understand he wants to win, but it's been very, very frustrating to watch. It's been very, very frustrating to watch. So we need him to turn his season around. Then at the bottom of the fourth inning, Bryce Harper. He homers on a fly ball to right center field. His 8th of the season on a line drive. That was a no-doubter in a 3-0 count going against former Phil Drew Smiley. And it's now a 3-2 ball game, so it gets the Phils within 1. So I tell you what, man, he smoked that ball. He was due, like I said before, he was due. So that ball was smoked. It really was in a 3-0 count. And his first at bat, he smoked the ball into the shift. Ban the shift, right? The shift is just, man, oh man. And it's up in the 5th inning. Freddie Freeman, he singles on a ground ball to center field. Duberera has trouble with it out there. And I think the run would have scored anyway as Ronald Acuna Jr. crosses the plate. But they did knock Duberera with a fielding error on that one. But to be quite honest, I think Ronald Acuna Jr. would have scored anyway. But nevertheless, they did smack Odubel with the E on that play. So a 4-2 Braves lead. And in the bottom of the 5th inning, I tell you, we came back here as Gene Segura doubles on a sharp line drive to center field. I tell you, that ball was hard hit off the center field wall. And Luke Williams, welcome to the big leagues. I'm going to talk about him in a little bit. He gets called up yesterday. The kid, we all know he's tearing it up down in AAA, and he gets a call up as Luke comes on to score. It's now a 4-3 ball game. So I'm really happy to have a guy named Luke on the Phils now on the active roster. If you don't know, my name is Luke. So I'm pretty stoked that they have a Luke on the Phils. I'm pretty stoked about that. Then at the bottom of the 6th inning, JT removed to the BCIB. He homers on a fly ball to right field the other way. He's been in a lot of opposite field shots recently. His 100th career home run against the Nats on Sunday went to right field. That was a towering fly ball. Remuto's 6th home run of the season. It's now a 4-4 ball game, so we tied at 4. So I tell you what, I mean, we had our opportunities. We had our opportunities to win this game. We really, really did, and especially right here. Brad Miller singles on a sharp line drive to center field. Alec Bohm comes around and scores. Now we take the lead 5-4. And might I add, we continue to lead base runners. We just continue to strand them. I tell you, I've never seen a team, I mean, the whole league of that matter, pretty much. I shouldn't even say that. The whole league is struggling with that. I mean, just not being able to get timely hits, not hitting with our scoring position. The whole league is really struggling with that. So we had our opportunities to put this team away. We did. We had a lot of opportunities to put this Braves team away, and we couldn't do it. We just couldn't do it. Then at the top of the 8th inning, we bring in Connor Brogdon, who had a great day on Sunday against the Washington Nationals, collecting his first career save. But Austin Riley, he just continues to stay red hot as he homers on a fly ball to center field, his 11th of the season, as the Braves now tied at 5. I never seen a team just blow so many leads. I never seen it. I've never seen it. It's so frustrating. It's just so frustrating. Then the same inning, William Contreras, he singles on a sharp line drive to center field. Dansby Swanson scores, and it's now a 6-5 ball game. Now, might I add, Rhys Hoskins gets a ball right to him. They could have turned to him the play, and he botches it. He botches it. We had a better chance of winning this ball game. And those are the kind of mistakes that cost you from winning games. So Duberera, I understand, like I said before, I think that one would have scored anyway. But when you get a ground ball right to him, you can't turn it. You can't even get one out of the play. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You give teams extra outs. You give teams extra outs when that happens. I don't think you realize what kind of pressure that puts on a guy like Connor Brogdon, too, who's a young guy. So, I mean, there's no excuse for that. There's no excuse. And this defense has been absolutely terrible. That's the only word I could use. It's been horrendous. It's been horrendous. Remember how bad it was in 2018? I mean, it's just like, man, oh man. This team has just not been very good defensively over the past few years. They just have not. It's just been so frustrating. It's just been so frustrating. I just hate, bad defense. I just really do. We look like the bad news bears out there. Really, really do. So now a 6-5 ball game. Clean up these mistakes. And Sam Coonrad, too. I understand none of these ones were charged to him, but he's still allowing a decent amount of solid contact. He is. Even he's starting to really annoy me. He started the season so strong, and now he's even starting to fall off. I was wondering if this guy's legit or not because he was doing so well, and I'm thinking like, oh boy, ever since he allowed back-to-back home runs to Xander Bogaerts and Danny Santana on May the 22nd, Saturday, May the 22nd against the Red Sox, he has not been the same. For whatever reason, ever since he had that appearance, he hasn't been the same. Then in the same inning, just a boneheaded decision after hearing it's a little grounder right in front of the plate, and Sam Coonrad goes to second, and the throw goes in the center field. Oh my goodness gracious, I mean, it's just like this bad defense, I just don't understand it. And Almoto comes around to score, and it's now a 7-5 ball game. At that point, I knew it was over. It's just like, how in the world does that happen? You sail the throw into center field. It's just like, I never have seen a team make so many just bad mistakes like this. It's just embarrassing. I mean, just like, and our manager's Joe Girardi, a guy who preaches his stuff. He preaches his stuff. And this is not Joe Girardi's style of play. I talk about it all the time. What is going on? What is going on? I'd like to know. I'd like to know what's going on with this team because something's the matter. Something is the matter. I really just truly just don't know what's going on with this team. I really, really don't. It's really bugging me. It really is. It's just like we look terrible out there. We really do. We're making all these errors, throwing the ball around. Like, what is going on? What's going on? I mean, seriously. I mean, I don't get it. I really just don't get it. I mean, it's just like we just look horrible out there. Then as Milo just put us out of our miseries, Ronald Acuna Jr., he singles on a line drive to left field. William Contreras and Herrera come around the score. And it's now a 9-5 Braves lead. And there you go on with that score. 9-5 your final scores. The Braves take the first of 3 against the Phillies. And we had our opportunities to win this game. We definitely should have won this game. And do it with another hit out of the leadoff spot. And he just continues to put the ball in play. I mean, he's been the ball hard. He only got 1 hit last night, but he just continues to hit the ball hard. Gene with another hit. And also drawing 3 walks. How about Gene Segura drawing 3 walks? Rhys Hoskins really cooling off. And 0 for 5 last night. He's really been cooling off with the 2 Ks. But Bryce Harper, the 1 hit, but I tell you it was a big one. The solo home run to right field. He smoked that ball in a 3-0 count. Also drew the 2 walks. I tell you what, he just needs to continue to get on base, right? He needs to get that OBP up there. It's been pretty high this year. And hopefully he's going to be on a long stretch here from playing a lot of games because we all know he's been banged up. So hopefully from here on out, to finish out this season, the next 100 games or so, hopefully we see him play almost every day. I don't really have much doubt in my mind about that. JT with the home run to right field, you'll have to see that. But Alec Bohm, 2 at night last night, scoring 2 runs. But how many times? Let's just reiterate. How many times have we seen this stuff? How many times have we seen him get a 3 at night? Oh, he's back! He's back! Oh, Alec Bohm's back. Next day he goes 0 for 5. So let's not jump to conclusions here, ladies and gentlemen. But Ronald Torreyes, he's just been great. 288 average, 2 hits last night. And Luke Williams, I want to talk about a little bit here. Luke Williams called up to the big leagues. Welcome to the show. It is so nice to have a Luke on this Phillies team, like I said before. It's just awesome. We did option Nick Maton back to AAA. I think that's a good move. I mean, he was definitely cooling off, and I told you, I didn't really think he was legit yet. I mean, I think he's going to be a decent bench bat down the line, but who knows? He's not lefty bat, but he really cooled off. I knew what we saw it in when he first came. It wasn't it, but hopefully Luke Williams can carry his success from AAA into the big leagues. I really would love to see that, man. That would be great. That would really be something. Brandon Kinzer to the 10-day AL. Who cares? Who cares? I mean, it's just like the guy's terrible. It's no loss. It's no loss. Dieter Gregorius is very, very close to going on a rehab assignment. That's good. That's very good news. Hopefully by the end of the week. And it should be any day now, according to Joe Girardi. Take a look at Aaron Nola's start last night. 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, all 4 earned, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. And the 7 strikeouts were decent. If they're only 5 innings, striking out 7. That's not bad. We all know Aaron Nola does do a decent job racking up the strikeouts. But 7 hits, I tell you, he's having a decent amount of contact. He's missing those locations. I mean, just goes to show you. I mean, he's striking out 7, but he's still missing his locations. It's crazy. He's striking out 7, just 5 innings, and he's still missing his locations. And he just allows a decent amount of solid contact. Allows 2 home runs. Like I talked about, he likes to allow the long ball. And especially on a hot night like last night. This game was delayed about 40 minutes or so due to some rain in the Philly area. It just was crazy. Carter Brogdon's back with a loss. The 3rd inning, 2 hits, 3 runs, only 2 were earned because of our terrible defense and the 1 walk. But Alvarado and Bradley look fine. Sam Coonrad, like I talked about before, he has not looked good either. I'm going to say I understand those runs were not earned. But he's still allowing a decent amount of solid contact. Not enough about him. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Please turn the notification bell. Please like this video. Comment on this video. Share this video. Check out the social media link in the description section. At Phillies Hot Silver, Instagram, TikTok for next Instagram. Call or text 267-225-3392. Email me, phillieshotsevent@gmail.com. I'm just so disgusted with this team right now. I don't get it. We blow so many games. We just do. We just blow so many leads. I'm just so sick of it. Davidson on the mound for the Braves tonight. He's now have a record. He has a 2.31 ERA. We got Zach Eflin on the mound, 2-5, a 4.10 ERA. Hopefully he bounces back. We need Eflin to get out again. We really do. So 7-5 the first pitch. Let's get a win. Let's get a win. I'll see you all tomorrow morning. I'm Luke, and I'll talk to you later. Let's go, Phils. This team is they're just really bad right now. I'll see you guys.